So my first question is, who is Ariane Durden?
Ariane Durden is a young lady born in College Park, Georgia. She is an award winning author. She has a background in cheerleading, tumbling. I love cruises, sports, anything that brings excitement. That's who I am.
Okay, so you have been very active, which is that's something that's really good that goes along the lines of what you're doing currently. So have you always been nutrition and fit conscious, or if not, when did you decide that you needed to become more active and change your eating habits?
I have always been into being fitness and active throughout my entire life from being 3 years old all the way up until now.
Even with your dieting and your nutrition, you've been
Dieting and nutrition as well, yes.
so that has led you to create a wonderful best-selling book. What inspired you to create becoming a superhero?
I was inspired while enrolled at the University of Georgia in Dr. Cartwright's class, as well as former First Lady Michelle Obama's Let's Move initiative to encourage kids to make healthy lifestyle choices.
And what are some takeaways that you want people to get from becoming a superhero?
I want people to take away the importance of healthy lifestyle choices, perseverance, having an active lifestyle through play, and just overcoming any obstacles that you may face in life.
So is there any obstacles that you have faced when trying to develop healthy eating habits yourself?
So the nutrition challenges I would recommend for them is to look at the choose my plate, but most importantly, talk to their personal doctor about making those kind of choices as well.
So tell us about the benefits of learning about nutrition as a child versus later on in life when we're adults.
The benefits of learning as a child is because you can look at healthy lifestyle choices, looking at the food guide pyramid, now choose my plate, versus when you get older, it may be a little bit harder to shake those habits that may not be as healthy. So it's easy to try to get them when they're young versus when they're older.
Okay, and for those who think that eating healthy is tasty, what are some things that they can do to transition into a more healthy diet? Like for most of us, we're used to just eating processed foods, fast foods, just anything quick. What are some things we can do to transition if we feel like healthy eating, we don't see the benefits of healthy eating?
Well, I would say the transition is, for example, let's say if you have fried foods, maybe try like fried chicken. Let's say instead of having fried chicken, you can either do grilled chicken, or if you have French fries and grease, hey, try to do oven bake. Simply just try to just shake those habits in terms of how you cook certain foods, and then hopefully over time those habits will change. And also, like if you go to fast food restaurants, like instead of giving a French fry sometimes at your meal, you can do yogurt parfaits or apple slices. Just slowly, like slightly, make those transition with meal items.
So can you mentioned the food plate and the food pyramid a little bit. Can you tell us about the difference between the two?
Well, it's just mainly like the name changes. So it's like when we was in elementary school back in the early 2000s, late 90s, it was the food guide pyramid. Now it's changed to choose my plate. So it's all just the name changes.
And what are some good nutrition websites or food resources for those who don't know where to go about nutrition? Where can people go to find like food banks or things like that if they are in need and don't have access to that?
So for the food aspect, again, it will be choose my plate. And for the food bank, I would just type in whatever local city that you're in or the nearest largest city that you're in, and type in, like if you're in Atlanta, type in Atlanta food banks, or if you're in Charlotte, North Carolina, type in Charlotte, North Carolina food banks, or you can also go to your local government as well.
And if there were three things that you would change about school food today, what would those things be? Like, would they be new options? Yeah, just talk a little bit about what you think should be changed about our current food options in school.
For food options, I think it should be more inclusive to vegan if there are vegan kids out there. So maybe have like a bean burger or mainly just vegan alternatives, mainly like that.
Would that also help with nutrition as well?
Yes, because that's
Okay.
protein. So yes.
My last question is where can people find you on social media?
People can find me at Super Sasha Jones on Facebook and Instagram, as well as my website, which is becoming a superhero LLC.com.
Okay, one last question. Do you have any upcoming projects with your book now, or are there any plans to expand into like a new book or something to keep getting that message across?
I plan on writing more books in the future. Hopefully, by the end of this year, I'll be getting ready to go into another book, and it will continue to go along with becoming a superhero, going on a fun, amazing, exciting adventure. And hopefully, I'll eventually branch off to do some more things outside of that.
Perfect. That is all the questions I have. Is there anything that you would like to add that you would like your audience to know?
I would appreciate it if you all could support my book, Becoming a Superhero. Here's what it looks like, a hardback copy. It's available in hardback, softback, ebook, and audiobook just recently dropped as well on Amazon.com. So make sure you head on over, check it out. And if you truly enjoy my book, leave a review at the bottom, and I'll highly appreciate it, as well as if you refer your family and friends.